So our first season in Football Manager 2024 is over. And if you enjoyed this look into Football Manager 2024, if you enjoyed this series, please go down and make sure you do comment below and let me know and drop a like on it, as I'm excited to get into the next series, the next content that I will bring you to the channel. So a recap on this series first: 47 games played, 32 wins, 8 draws, only 7 defeats, 111 goals scored, 53 against, which isn't the best. And we won a league title. Now, if we go into the league, you can see here we finished with a record point total as well of 88 points. Won 27, drew 7, lost 4, and we finished 17 points clear of second place, Young Boys of Bern. So we have regained that title for Basel, like I said I wanted to do. And I'm absolutely delighted with that, to be honest with you. Now, we did go out in the qualifying rounds of the Conference League to AGF. Is it AGF? Yeah, AGF from Denmark. And we went out in the third round of the Cup to Servette. So, disappointing cup-wise, but as you can see, from very early on, we were top of the league and we continued to dominate domestically in the league. So, really, really pleased with that. In terms of the players then, the most appearances, we had 2 people who played 44 games. Komas in defensive mid and Barisic, one of our defenders. Both them top players. 41 starts for Barry as well. Schmidt with 40 and also 40 for our goalkeeper Hits. Now in terms of players who carried us with them goals, 31 goals for Tierno Barry as our striker, and then Duberson on the left wing with 15, Gatto with 10, and then 8 for Adriano, our young German attacking mid, Kadda with 7, Aziz with 6, Vieira and Cosmos with 4s apiece alongside Barish. And in terms of assists, 15 for Gatto, 15 for Schmidt, 8 for Adriano, 8 for Duberson, 7 for Barry, 7 for Draga, and Arnstad also with 7. Really, really pleased with how we set up. We played this 4-5-1 with an inverted wing on one side. Balanced mentality. We played out from defence with a higher tempo. Standard passing, I didn't mess with that. Just a slightly fairly wide attacking width. We distributed to the centre-backs with a counter when we had won the ball. We had that low defensive line. I still worry about them balls over the top in Football Manager. And a mid-block. Now, another thing to mention is that our under-19s finished in 3rd place behind Young Boys in Zurich. 43 points. It's a strange league table. Yeah, 43. They had 37, but they came second. But we now into the Champions playoff. We into the semi. Look, okay, it's a one-season save. We've won the title. Let's not try to work out what is going on here. First, we couldn't register any players from January onwards. Now we've gone into the under-19s, and that makes absolutely no sense. So we'll move on from that. In terms of some players I want to mention then. Some players I want to mention that maybe you can look at bringing into your Football Manager save. First off, Marvin, our young central defender. He's just been an absolute rock for us, to be honest with you. Adriano, our attacking midfielder, the German. We're going to mention him as well. We're also going to mention, where is he? Vega, our central defender, 20 years old from Portugal. 5 to 6 million valuation. And then the final one I want to mention is Tierno Barris. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back and look at their value when the save starts. Okay, so looking through there, you've got Barry is valued between 1.3 and 3.4 million. Definitely worth adding to your shortlist and keeping an eye on him. And then you have Vega, our central defender, valued between 5.2 and 6.4, so roughly the same as what he is now, but still I think worth adding in. Marvin, aged only 15 when the game starts, is valued between 350k and 3.6 million on a youth contract, and definitely is somebody you need to look at picking up. Then finally, probably the most expensive, 4.3 to 7.2, but as a 16-year-old German player who came through the Leipzig Academy, this is a top player and someone you really do need to sign. When I look at Adriano and how he's done this season. Age 17 now, valued up to 12.5 million. 15 starts, 11 sub appearances in the league. Still only 17. And is improving dramatically. He could be a top player. He really could. I'd be shocked if Basel held on him this summer. 100%. Especially when you have the likes of Oscar Højlund, who is coming through and can play in the same position. Maybe he comes in and you cash in on Adriano, to be honest with you. Marvin, now valued up to 6.6. Still only 16 years old. Will become a long-term player for the club. Vega is valued up to 6 million. He has just been insane. His long throws have actually gone up as well. But his central defender, 6'3", is just top. And Tieno Barry, with his 25 league goals, 31 in all competitions, he's just been absolutely insane. At 6'5", you know you've got a top player in there. So we've had a little mini series with Basel. We've played one season. We won the league title. But not only that, is we have unearthed some great talent. Let me know below if you are going to sign or at least add to the shortlist some of them players we've stumbled across with Basel. Let me know how they do. Let me know how you have found your first week of Football Manager 2024 early access / beta. I want to thank you for the support so far on the channel through FM24. I will continue to put out content and hopefully more detailed content as we go into a proper, full, hardcore Let's Play series when the full game is released on November 6th. I think we're going to have another mini one season save next week. I'm quite decided, but stay tuned and you will find out.